this meeting is over, from 3 p.m. onwards, group discussions will start, and all of you are requested to go to your respective group meetings only. Everyone has been allocated a specific group. Please stick to your own group which you represent. Another important thing is, we request you to keep your mobile phones outside the meeting rooms. Lockers have been provided with lock and key facility, and you can keep your mobile phones inside the lockers and lock it. Dinner would be at 8 p.m. at Aravali Lawns, and before the dinner, a small cultural program is being presented over there, so we request you to be present on time at 8 p.m. for the cultural program and the dinner. And the last request is, only delegates are requested to stay in this complex. Non-delegates, including the staff, is requested to kindly go out. There's enough arrangement in this hotel complex only, so you can sit there and relax. This entire place is only for the delegates. तो मैं अब अनुरोध करना चाहूँगा हमारे कांग्रेस की अध्यक्षा को कि वो आएं, हमें संबोधित करें और इस ऐतिहासिक नव संकल्प शिविर में हम लोगों को मार्गदर्शन दें। सबसे अनुरोध है जोरदार तालियां बजा करके
members of the CWC, Ashok Gehlot ji, Govind Singh Dotasara ji, friends and colleagues who have come from different parts of the country, I would like to add my welcome to you too. इसको थोड़ा पीछे करना। Our Chintan Shivir in this historic city with such a glorious heritage has as its theme Nav Sankalp. It gives us an opportunity to discuss amongst ourselves the numerous challenges that the country is facing as a result of the policies of the BJP and of the RSS and its affiliates. It is also an occasion to deliberate on the many tasks ahead of us. So it is both a Chintan about national issues and a meaningful Atma Chintan about our party organization. I am well aware that many of our colleagues wanted to be here with us, but we had to limit participation for a variety of reasons. But I'm sure they will understand. And not being here does not in any way devalue the role they are playing in our organization. Friends, by now it has become abundantly and most painfully clear what Prime Minister Modi and his colleagues really mean by their frequently repeated slogan, maximum governance, minimum government. It means keeping the country in a state of permanent polarization, compelling people to live in a constant state of fear and insecurity. It means viciously targeting, victimizing, and often brutalizing minorities who are an integral part of our society and are equal citizens of our republic. It means using our society's age-old pluralities to divide us and subverting the carefully nurtured idea of unity in diversity. It means threatening and intimidating political opponents, maligning their reputation, jailing them on flimsy pretext, misusing investigative agencies against them. It means eroding the independence and professionalism of all institutions of democracy. It means the wholesale reinvention of history, the constant denigration of our leaders, especially Jawaharlal Nehru, and the systematic moves to distort, deny, and destroy their contributions, their achievements, and their sacrifices. It means glorifying the killers of Mahatma Gandhi and their ideologues. It means the blatant undermining of the principles and provisions of our nation's constitution, of its pillars of justice, liberty, equality, fraternity, and secularism. It means turning a blind eye to continued atrocities across the country on weaker sections, especially Dalits, Adivasis, and women. It means using fear to make the bureaucracy, to make corporate India, to make civil society, and sections of the media fall in line. It means more empty slogans, diversionary tactics, and utter silence on the part of an ever so eloquent Prime Minister when the healing touch is most needed. It is not just the undermining of our long-cherished values embodied in the Constitution that are now at grave risk. The fires of hatred and discord that are being ignited have taken a heavy toll on peoples, on their lives. This is having serious social consequences, much more serious than we can even imagine. The vast majority of Indians want to live in an atmosphere of peace, of amity and harmony. The BJP, its cohorts and surrogates, want to keep people in a state of perpetual frenzy and conflict. They constantly provoke, instigate, and inflame. We have to combat this growing virus of divisiveness that is being maliciously and mischievously spread. This we must do at all costs. It is imperative to sustain high economic growth, to provide adequate employment opportunities for the youth. We must generate revenues needed for the welfare programs and improve the standard of living. But the worsening environment on social illiberalism and bigotry shakes the very foundation of economic growth. Starting with the disastrous demonetization on November 2016, the economy has been at a steep downslide. A large majority of MSMEs have been crippled. Unemployment has risen alarmingly, And for the first time, it appears that vast numbers of people have simply given up hope of finding jobs. Whatever support the central government has been able to provide in the past 2 years to people has been on account of most of the UPA programs, and to name just two of them, the Mahatma Gandhi Narega, the employment scheme, and the national food security. The sheer tenacity of farmers and their organization compelled the Modi government to repeal the 3 black laws. The Congress Party stood by them steadfastly throughout their long struggle, both within Parliament and outside.